A lot of LGs have told me that he is actually rude, he misbehaves, he's almost abusive in his way and attitude of talking to people, and work cannot happen that way. Sriraji is Delhi. Okay. So when a party comes back so heavily in people's memory, the next step is it starts becoming their first choice. Remember, there is a time when new songs come in and suddenly some old song comes back, and then everybody wants to only hear that, or old style of music. It's
But
like
it
that.
looks like a remix.
That was something Congress did. That's not his schemes. He's copying from us.
Do you think for Delhi elections, probably Congress and Aam Aadmi Party should have shook hands?
No, there's no way.
The New Delhi constituency, one of the oldest constituencies dating back to 1951. This assembly seat was carved out during the 2008 delimitation and has sent several chief ministers to the assembly. It witnesses a high-profile battle as Arvind Kejriwal, former Delhi Chief Minister, is set to face Bharatiya Janata Party's Parvesh Verma and Congress's Sandeep Dikshit. With Aam Aadmi Party's popularity rising in Delhi, we caught up with Sandeep Dikshit during one of his campaign trails.
Hello and welcome to the Indian Express. I'm Charulata Biswas and we are catching up with Mr. Sandeep Dikshit, who is veteran Congress leader and also the candidate from the Congress party from the New Delhi constituency who will be contesting against the Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal and BJP's Parvesh. And he has somehow managed to find time to speak to us about his plans and what he plans to do if he comes to power, if his party comes to power. Mr. Dikshit, thank you so much for joining us. My first question to you is, how is the campaign going and what are your plans for the day?
I'm finding this a really interesting campaign. Nearly for the first time, we are fighting as a opposition. Before, I was always fighting as the incumbent government or candidate. So to fight from the opposition side gives you a lot more opportunities, especially because we are finding that there's a lot of unhappiness with Arvind Kejriwal as an MLA and even as a chief minister. People, at least in New Delhi, don't find any of his things as satisfactory. There's a lot of anger against him. And that gives us an opportunity. Simultaneous to that, they are remembering the fact that Mrs. Dikshit, when she was chief minister, they normally find that she did great work, and she was also very popular as a MLA. Right. Both those parts make them look positively at the Congress as giving a good alternative. I've been an MP for 10 years. That's a record that they look at. I've also been telling them how we need to bring back the New Delhi and the Delhi that Sheilaji built, and they seem to like that. So they are now getting attracted to the Congress. I'm finding much more than what I thought when I started campaigning here. I'm finding much more of a response from people than probably I would have thought so.
So the whole sentiment about the battle being Aam Aadmi Party versus BJP and Congress is finding it hard to find a footing on the ground. You are disagreeing with that whole thing.
Look, the doubt that is Congress really somewhere? It's a genuine doubt, okay? Because we were not there for 10 years. But it's only a doubt. Reality, when you see on the field, is that people are completely fed up with Kejriwal. And they've had enough of him and his charades. And those people who are looking for a Delhi that they really thought was going to be the city they would be living in, they're not finding that.
But so
Infrastructure is a mess, air pollution is a mess, and much more important thing, from the poorest families I've met to people living in fairly decent so-called posh colonies, unemployment is something they are battling with. And they are finding that neither Delhi government nor BJP has done anything to give them any help on unemployment. And most of them openly state that काम तो कांग्रेस ही देती है. And that's something that's resonating with us.
Okay, but his popularity is somewhere not exactly a deterrent for you. Is that what you are saying?
No, I don't think that he's very popular in New Delhi. Okay, I think it's the opposite. You're finding a lot of opportunities to make a place in people's minds because we have an unpopular MLA. You know, if he was a popular MLA, we would have found it very difficult to campaign. Normally, popular MLAs get fairly automatically elected because they've done their campaign in their 5 years of work. That's not the case here.
But in one of your interviews, recent interviews, you said that Kejriwal ने अपनी हमारे लिए एक कब्र खोद दी थी. तो क्या आपके दिमाग में अभी ये है कि कांग्रेस शायद उस कब्र में अभी भी है और निकलना काफ़ी मुश्किल है?
लोगों को लगता है निकलना मुश्किल है, पर जो सेंटिमेंट है दिल्ली में, वो सेंटिमेंट कांग्रेस को याद कर रहा है. There is no other state in India, I think, or no other period in India where a government that is 10 years old is remembered as much as Mrs. Dixit's government is remembered. It's like it's like say favorite pastime of Delhiites to talk about Shiraji's Delhi. Okay, so when a party comes back so heavily in people's memory, the next step is it starts becoming their first choice. You know, it's like that. It's like suddenly some. Remember, there is a time when new songs come in, and suddenly some old song comes back, and then everybody wants to only hear that or old style of music. It's
But
like
it
that.
looks like a remix because it seems like Aam Aadmi parties, all the welfare schemes, Congress and BJP, both the parties are replicating it. Somehow, it's like a
See,
copy paste method.
It's not their welfare. It's not welfare schemes. Doles are not welfare. Welfare is something that adds productive value to your lives. It doesn't. These are only doles. These are freebies. And these freebies are not his own. See, Congress used to give almost 70-80% subsidy in water and about 50 to 60% subsidy in power. He only increased it to 100%. So it's only increase of what was already happening. DTC buses, in any case, were subsidized. He just made it free for a particular section because free sounds far more attractive and people think you've given them a lot. Okay.
But so you are also giving 500 rupees gas cylinders
Yeah,
to women.
but that was something Congress did. That's not his schemes. He's copying from us. And when you get into competitive populism, that is the danger of having an irresponsible political party. You introduce populism of a scale that is not sustainable by governments on politically.
There's a
So,
pressure.
obviously every party will be under that pressure. Where is this Mahila scheme come from? After all, Congress implemented it in South, so Arvind Kejriwal has copied it. This is not his scheme. But it is in this now, see, the unfortunate part for politics is that in wanting to give things free, there is no comparison between parties. Everybody starts giving everything free. Then what do people look for? Then they look for development. And in that, only Congress stands out.
So you have been pitching for Sheila Dikshit model of development. How are you going to revive that model of development and to actually tackle the contemporary issues of air pollution and water scarcity in the national capital?
Let me just finish this.
Yeah. Let's just give him 2 minutes of time so that he can finish his food. In the meantime, we are reaching the venue where he's going to be addressing people. Yeah. It's a Padyatra campaign, so we will also follow him. But yeah.
Let's take air pollution.
Yeah.
The biggest reason for air pollution is our stalled traffic and the dust on the roads. Now, because there is no new infrastructure, only 6 or 7 new flyovers have actually been thought of and created. It's not sorted out our traffic problems. Cars are spending about double the time they used to about 10 years ago. Numbers of cars have also increased. And the earlier on, cars used to run on an average of third or fourth gear. Average has gone down to the second gear. So there's been a 6 to 7 times, 8 times increase in diesel and petrol pollution. That is causing huge amounts of this. So what you need to do is work on easing traffic bottlenecks in the scale in which it was done 10 years ago, perhaps even on a greater scale. Invest in this infrastructure. Invest in public transport. Today, Delhi government buses carry about, including cluster buses, about 40 lakh passengers per day, compared to Sheilaji's time of 43 lakhs, which actually should have been 60 lakhs at least. So 25 to 30 lakh people are now out on the streets in different cars. Our metros, Ms. Dixit's time, she built or had started building about 350 kilometers. And the last third phase started work in 2011. She lost in 2014. But 2011 work should have been completed in 2016-17 and phase 4 should have been started. BJP and Aam Aadmi Party could not finish phase 3, started phase 4 only now, and that also just 60 kilometers. So the alternate to DTC is also not coming up. Our work will be to massively upscale Delhi Transport Corporation, to put in metros and to bring back the monorail project that had stopped at that point of time. Then the other thing is that there's a lot of dust on the roads because MCD does not clean its streets properly. PWD is not doing its work of stormwater drainage cleaning, and Delhi Jal Board sewage is in a complete mess. So all that dirt comes onto the streets. We just need to streamline these departments in the way Mrs. Dixit used to do. So there is a plan that we have in mind.
Okay. However, according to our latest report, which was filed by the Indian Express's Udit Mishra, we saw that Aam Aadmi Party's single-engine government did really well compared to BJP's double-engine governments in states where they are ruling. How is Congress, sort of, which is right now engine-less right now, going to be um, ruling the national capital if it comes to power?
I don't know what statistics show, Aam Aadmi Party performing better than BJP. I want somebody to sit with me and argue out 10 years of Arvind Kejriwal versus 15 years of Mrs. Dixit's government. Right? I've not seen any journalist or anybody in the Aam Aadmi Party sitting on that. That's the real comparison. I can actually simply tell you in every front, Mrs. Dixit's work has been 4 to 5 times as good as what Arvind Kejriwal's work. But why people don't dare to do that comparison, I don't really know. That's the real comparison for Delhi. And it is that kind of work that we'll bring back. One of the things that Arvind Kejriwal cries about every day is that the central government does let me work.
Yeah.
How come Mr. Dixit did her work? How come ministers at her time worked? Kejriwal's problem is he doesn't want to work. He only wants to look for excuses and he misbehaves with people. A lot of LGs have told me that he is actually rude, he misbehaves, he's almost abusive in his way and attitude of talking to people, and work cannot happen that way. See, it can't be that every LG in the last 10 years has not been a good person, or every chief secretary was bad, or every police commissioner was bad. He couldn't get along with anybody. So Congress has been in the habit of always working with the governments who have been elected either above us or below us.
What about the Congress leadership? I have not seen any senior leader, including Mr. Rahul Gandhi. The last rally that he did was in Selampur. He has not come out and he has not done any campaign so far. Is it going to affect the kind of popularity that Arvind Kejriwal shows on the ground, and is it going to affect your campaigns that you've been doing?
Well, we were hoping we'll get more time from Rahulji. Unfortunately, he fell ill. So it's not really his or the Congress's fault. We've lost about 4-5 days of campaigning by him. But in a day or two, he'll be back on the streets. And between him, Kharge ji, Priyanka ji, and some of our other prominent leaders, we will make up for the time. As I said, it's unfortunate that we lost that, but that's not because they were not coming onto the streets.
But isn't
other
it
things too.
important that the campaign should have started way earlier, because the Haryana defeat and the Maharashtra defeat is sort of a baggage for the Congress party as of now, and it is all the more important for your party to push harder since.
Okay, let me make an important point here. See, unlike other political parties and unlike conditions in other states, our organization was in quite a disarray for the past 8-9 years. And when many of us got back our seats and when Mr. Devendra Yadav took charge, we realized that Delhi is not in a position where we can bring in central leaders just like that. We needed to get our workers together. We needed to get our organization working. We needed to get more actively on the ground. And therefore, it took us much more time to get our effective running live organization on the ground than the other parties. They were in many senses up and running. So it is because of that that we could not do many of the big campaign things that other parties could do earlier on. Now we are a fighting fit organization. In the last 15-20 days, we are all on the ground. So now when our leaders will come in, they will add to our popularity.
Okay, that's great. The presence on social media makes a lot of impact on voters, but being on the ground is equally important. For you, what has been the toughest part of this campaign?
I don't know. I'm not a social media person. Okay, so whatever happens is because of interviews. People
You
like
did
me or
post
taking-
a picture with Sonia Gandhi.
No. Once in a while I do that, but
What was the meeting all about? What
no,
was the
I
conversation?
just went to request her for a vote. She's a voter in my constituency. She was very gracious. She smiled and made me sit down, and she chit-chatted a few things, and she gave me her blessings. So I'm happy she did that. My more exciting part is being on the ground, because that's where people are responding, right? Since you don't have a social media outreach and we don't have the money and resources of other parties, our main thing is to try and meet as many voters directly as possible and make a place in their hearts.
Absolutely. Who is going to be the chief ministerial face from the Congress party? Have you had any word from the Congress leadership?
In the Congress, it's always the High Command that decides.
Are you in the race?
No, it's always the Congress High Command that decides. Whoever the Congress High Command thinks will be appropriate at that time, depending on what are the MLAs who get elected, they will decide.
During your mother's tenure, Mrs. Sheila Dikshit. Infrastructure was one of the things that she really came up with, and she absolutely changed Delhi, how it looks right now. And that's why I think you still see voters, remembering her. What is that one thing striking about her tenure that you think the next chief minister should replicate in Delhi?
Her ability to solve things, solve crisis, and her ability to look into the future and what the city needs. She thought like a Delhi citizen. She did not think like a Delhi politician.
Absolutely. Even though she was not willing to come into the politics,
Yes,
right?
yes. But she always thought like a Delhi citizen. What is it that the citizen wants? What is the kind of Delhi we should build for them? I
How
think
im-
that was a great thing.
how important is the women voter base right now for you?
But it is important. I mean, women are 50% of the vote. They are very active voters. They think on their own. So I think it's women, men, all voters are very, very important for us. And I hope I get the blessing of each one of them, male, female, or otherwise.
Who is the toughest contender right now, Aam Aadmi Party or BJP?
It's different. Different areas, there are different contenders.
How?
Okay.
Can you elaborate
Like
a little?
in government officer areas, it's much more the BJP that we are battling with. In some of the economically weaker sections and NDMC areas, it's much more of the Aam Aadmi Party that we are battling with. So in different areas, there are different parties who are.
But would it have been a little better if you were in alliance with the Aam Aadmi Party? India Alliance. Some of the leaders said, Omar Abdullah and others said that it was only for the Lok Sabha elections. Do you think for Delhi elections, probably Congress and Aam Aadmi Party should have shook hands?
No, there's no way. We hold Arvind Kejriwal completely responsible for the mess of Delhi, and therefore we cannot align with a corrupt, irresponsible, non-working government. That was very, very clear. Okay. Second thing, I'll also tell you politically, if we had fought together, my suspicion is BJP would have sailed through, because all the anti-incumbency of Aam Aadmi Party would have then gone to the BJP.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much, sir, for your time. Thank you. All
All
right. We will follow Sandeep Dikshit in his campaign trail, and we'll see how the voters react and on the ground. And let's go and check it out.
Sandeep Dikshit, along with Congress workers, went knocking on the doors of Scindia Pottery, PNT colony, with the beat of the dhol, waking up residents to Congress's presence. Dikshit makes his way through the narrow alley adorned with saffron flags. But he soon arrives at a spot where Congress bunting hangs low and workers hand garlands to local residents to welcome him.
अब राज्य का देश में तो यहाँ ये साइड में बन पाएगा, नहीं तो आगे तो जबकि बनेगा ही नहीं। ये कौन सी वाली है? पुरानी वाली है?
नहीं, नालियां बना रखी है सर, ऐसे सीवर नहीं है, नीचे लगा के ऐसी टेम्परेरी बना रखी है।
Dikshit leans heavily on his mother, Sheila Dikshit's legacy to fuel his campaign, a legacy his workers tirelessly remind residents of. He pauses briefly, bowing with gratitude as women step forward to offer their blessings.
वो भी
एमएनसी में ही है पहले, और पहले क्या बोले, हमको 2009 से मैं कर रही थी काम
टीएमआर में।
हाँ, टीएमआर भी नहीं थी, कच्ची थी, अब मैं घर पे बैठी हूँ। अब मैं शौचालय पे काम करती हूँ, स्टॉल पे ही मैं।
मास्टर रोल पे था, कितने दिन का मिला था?
मेरा दिन का 6 महीने का मिला था, उसके बाद मेरे पूरे दिन हो गए, मैं घर पे बैठी हुई हूँ। ना मैं रेगुलर हूँ, ना पक्की हूँ।
कुछ रोजगार भी नहीं दिया है।
रोजगार भी नहीं है।
कब से बंद है ये आप?
ये 2013 वहाँ से 14
जब से शीला दीक्षित थी तो मिलता था ना, बंद कर
वो
गया
उसके
ना?
पहले ही बंद हो गए सारे। जरा अम्मा जी वो नमस्ते अम्मा।
परिवर्तन आने वाला है।
Amid the calls for Parivartan, it's business as usual for residents who say little has changed.
Congress candidate Sandeep Dikshit, he just ended his campaign trail, and the reception was great. Some of the people also putting garlands and showering flower petals, some of them also entangled in my hair right now. But as he's left the campaign trail, he's gone to some other spot right now. We are still here to understand what people really want. So let's go and check it out. क्या आपको कांग्रेस लगता है कि आएगी?
अब वो तो वोट के ऊपर है, वोट जैसे दे रहे हैं हम लोग, अब वोट के अभी हम दे सकते हैं, दूसरे के थोड़ी ना
हाँ,
पता है तो
बिल्कुल
वही दे
बिल्कुल।
रहे
क्या
हैं।
दिक्कतें आती हैं आपको यहाँ
यहाँ
पे?
पे तो सभी चीज़ की दिक्कत है, पानी की परेशानी है, लैट्रिन बाथरूम की परेशानी है, मकानों की है, झुग्गियाँ हैं, सब कुछ है, परेशानी क्या रही, बहुत कुछ है। यहाँ पानी भर जाता है, बारिश में निकलने का रास्ता नहीं है, सभी चीज़ की परेशानी बहुत।
तो अभी तक आम आदमी पार्टी ने इसके बारे में कुछ किया नहीं है।
किसी ने कुछ नहीं किया, कोई सी पार्टी ने नहीं किया। सबसे पहले पहली बार केजरीवाल ही आए थे, हाँ, उसके बाद बीजेपी भी आई है, वो भी आए हैं, पर
अच्छा, केजरीवाल जी यहाँ पे आए थे।
सबसे पहले वही आए थे, पर हमें तो कुछ वो है नहीं। ये तो पार्टी वालों के लिए है भाई, फायदा तो उनके लिए, हमारे लिए थोड़ी है।
नहीं तो
हम तो
वो
जैसे
जो
पैसे दे दे वोट देते हैं, लेकिन हमें फायदा कुछ नहीं है।
वो जो बोल रहे हैं कि 2100-2500 रुपए देंगे महिलाओं
वो
को।
भी जब जीतने के बाद पता चलेगी कि कितने मिलेंगे, किसके लिए। अभी कुछ नहीं पता कौन सी पार्टी देगी, कौन सी नहीं देगी।
आपका क्या कहना है? आपका क्या कहना है? यहाँ पे संदीप दीक्षित जी आए थे।
हमें क्या अभी सकते हो, खैर केजरीवाल कह रहे हैं, केजरीवाल के होते हुए तो खैर लाइट तो लग गई यहाँ पे। नहीं तो हम उस टाइम 20-50 साल से रह रहे हैं यहाँ पे, 60 साल से तो लाइट भी नहीं थी।
अच्छा।
और 15-50 साल 30 साल 35 साल तो वो भी राज कांग्रेस भी करी, सब करी, किसको यहाँ लाइट नहीं थी, लाइट लगने नहीं थी। यहाँ तो यहाँ सब जगह लाइट थी, यहाँ अंधेरे में रहे,
तो आपने
लैंप जला के रहे हैं,
अभी
लैंप
संदीप
जला
दीक्षित
के।
को आपने बताया नहीं इसके बारे में?
सबको पता था, कोई नहीं दे के राजी है। झुग्गी झोपड़ियों में सब जगह लैटरिन भी है, पानी भी है, सब कुछ है। पीएम हाउस यहाँ है, 4 किलोमीटर दूर पे, कहते हैं घर घर शौचालय नहीं है।
अभी कहाँ पे शौचालय?
कहीं नहीं है शौचालय, बाहर जाते हैं। बताओ आज के टाइम में भी कहाँ जमाना पहुँच गया और कहाँ आज भी डूबा लेके जा रहे हैं लोग, बच्चे। पहले हमारे पिताजी जाते थे, दादा जाते थे, अब बच्चे जा रहे हैं, हम भी जा रहे हैं। यही चलेगा? क्या दिया
तो ये लोग
सरकार ने? कोई सी भी सरकार ने, हम ये नहीं कहते इसने उसने, कितनी सरकार आई, क्या दिया हमें बताओ। केजरीवाल आया, केजरीवाल ने फिर भी एक बार यहाँ पे तरह लाइट लगा दी, कोई टेम्परेरी लगी तो सब चोरी तो नहीं चला रहे। अभी 15 साल से लाइट जल रही है यहाँ पे, 10 साल हो गए करीब। मीटर की लाइट ये चोरी की, बताओ। और उससे अलावा कुछ नहीं मिला यहाँ पे।
बताइए।
क्या बताऊं, बोल दे। देख ही रहे हो, आपको बताने की क्या जरूरत है। किसी चीज की लाइट भी रास्ते में नहीं है, ना कुछ है, अब सब अंधेरे में खुद ही रहते हैं। ना कहीं जो है नल है दरवाजे पे किसी के, ना लैटरिन है, बाहर जाना पड़ता है रात को सब बहन बेटियों को।
तो आने वाली सरकार से आपकी क्या मांग है?
मांग है हमारे सबके दरवाजे पे जो है पानी का व्यवस्था होना चाहिए, लैटरिन का होना चाहिए। औरतें छोटे छोटे बच्चों को रात को शौचालय लग जाए तो बाहर जाना पड़ता है।
People are sort of dilly-dallying. They are just talking about how they are not happy with the work that has been done so far in this area. Let's see if it will be Aam Aadmi Party, Congress, or the BJP who will actually listen to their problems and also solve them.